Okay.
Okay, guys, what's happening is it's probably not changing the paragraph line. So we'll have to change the paragraph line to a parenthetical.
Oh, to get rid of the by?
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Guess not. It's there.
I got rid of my
I
name.
got rid of it, whatever.
Got rid of something, yeah.
Oh, it's
Now
just
I got rid of it.
Yeah, that gets rid of the name.
It just centers it. So I tried it with a different name.
And it keeps it, I think it keeps it there because of the question.
Oh.
Okay, so if you want to change it, like
Say
change the, state your name, get on the S on state. Open up your speaker list.
F2.
Yeah. Yeah, we're still there. 5. Pick your name. Okay, do it again. Open up your speaker list.
Okay. But it puts in parentheses.
5.
It within after the Q.
Just go up to those and erase them.
Is that like
Is
that what it's supposed
Probably not. It's doing it because of the question. So how do you delete those lines?
Oh wait,
Yank it.
the Y.
How do you yank the
The Y,
line?
the Y.
Control Y.
Something on the Y.
Open the class.
So mine came up with under Q by Miss Miller.
Yeah, so what you need to do is do it again because it's still reading in the question line. So do it one more time. Open up your speaker list. Pick it again, pick your name.
It kept it and it moved.
Yeah.
So now it did
Kept it
it?
and it moved.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it
So
kept
did it-
by Mr. Villarreal or by Miss Miller.
Yeah. So just go up to those lines and yank them.
Oh,
So you won't need them anymore.
Okay.
Okay?
What am I yanking?
So what we just needed to do in the first place was just delete the by the board and then change the speaker.
horrible, Sylvia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take away the glasses and
Any
all
questions?
things happen with you.
Are y'all having a problem? Did y'all get it? Are you sure?
All we're doing is changing the byline to speaker and choosing a speaker. Is that
Yeah.
what you want?
Is it supposed to say like by
No.
the speaker one or just the speaker one?
It's not supposed to say by.
That this way.
So what you need to do is get on the sentence again.
No, it doesn't say. I was just asking.
Okay. If it does and it says by, it moves it over to colloquy in here and it says by Miss Sutherland, it's not supposed to say by.
Oh, mine did. Oh.
Then get right here again, choose your speaker list, pick the name again, and then come up one line and then yank that line.
So if there's going to be a line of questioning from attorney 1, at the beginning, right before the questioning starts, it'll be by attorney number 1, QA, 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 QA. And then once the questioner changes, then you go back and it's going to be by attorney 2,
Yeah.
QA, QA, 2. So
Yeah.
every time
So
you're
you don't
letting-
have to hit the speaker every time, question, speaker, question. No, you hit it the one time. And as long as they just stay in question answer, now it's just question answer. Until the attorney goes, Your Honor, no further questions. Now that's in colloquy, no further questions. The court comes in, okay, Mr. Sutherland, do you have any questions? Yes, I do. Cram, cram. Attorney 2, question, sets it all up. And we're getting there. Slowly. We're getting there.
I want to be able to use a set of editing shortcuts that are built into the default Total Eclipse keyboard setup. In other words, I want to be able to press Control 1 from anywhere in this paragraph and have it change to Speaker 1. So I don't want to be confused by the order in which speakers' names happen to be listed. Let's see how to add names to the speaker list for the beginning of translation. This is especially helpful if your main dictionary contains steno that you use over and over again as standard speaker designators. Let's say I either give the command for instant real time or I go to the Translate Notes dialog and say OK to proceed. Here Eclipse is making it easy to say who will be speaker 1 today. Just type a name and press enter. The system can automatically save these names in my job dictionary in case I need them for another job in the same case. This makes it easy to have my speaker.
Y'all get that? So you can save it in that thing. So all of your speakers stay the same. You can do it that way. There is another way. Okay? You don't necessarily have to do it that way, but you can. Okay? Once you save it, once you global it in your dictionary, in your job dictionary for that job, then it's going to stay in there. So all you have to do is translate that job dictionary in there, and then you're going to be good. Okay? Does that make sense? No? Yeah?
Here, sort of.
Welcome.
Properly identified from the very beginning of the job, and if they do begin talking out of sequence, their names still appear on the speaker list in the order in which I think of them. So I'll be able to use these great editing shortcuts. I'll be able to place my cursor in any paragraph and change it so that it belongs to speaker 1 by simply pressing Control 1. So here's how I set this up. First, my main dictionary will have some standard speaker designations. Perhaps you use plaintiff and defendant, or left side, right side. You would follow what is set up in your main dictionary. Go to the Translate section of User Settings and find the Speaker List button. I'll place my cursor in the line that begins with a 1 and use the Change button. In the box next to Master, I'll type in Speaker 1. It's the same text as in my main dictionary, but without the braces and without the capital S colon. Okay. I'll follow a similar process for speakers 2, 3, and 4, using the Change button each time. If you don't have the witness in the line that begins with a 0, put your cursor in that line and use the Change button to designate that slot for the witness.
Y'all got that?
Yeah.
Pretty important. So if you didn't take any notes,
All up here.
right,
Yeah.
like, so if you didn't take any notes, probably need to take some notes, okay? I'm gonna back up on it again, because this is pretty important.
Paragraph and change it so that it belongs to speaker 1 by simply pressing Control 1. So here's how I set this up. First, my main dictionary will have some standard speaker designations. Perhaps you use plaintiff and defendant, or left side, right side. You would follow what is set up in your main dictionary. Go to the Translate section of User Settings and find the Speaker List button. I'll place my cursor in the line that begins with a 1 and use the Change button. In the box next to Master, I'll type in Speaker 1.
So really what this is doing, pay attention, up here guys, real quick. What this is doing right here, right now, is if you have 19 speakers in your speaker list and you don't want it, that's how you go in and change it. So you can delete all of those speakers out of there like that and put speaker 1, speaker 2. You can put 0 as witness, 1 court, 2 speaker 1, 3 speaker 2, 4 speaker 3, on down. Got it?
Yes.
Okay? So we can do that right now. Okay? So get out of what you're in. Completely out. Don't minimize it. Completely out, because sometimes it affects the thing somehow or another, and we'll just get into another.
Like a whole new real time?
Get out of real time completely. Get to your gray screen. Don't minimize it. Do not minimize it. Get completely out. And get to your gray screen. Everyone there? Okay. Go to Alt-U.
Translate.
Translate. Speaker list.
No, there's none.
Huh?
No, there's none.
Well, then we're going to create it.
Because you were in a job, maybe it was for that job.
It could have been. Okay? So I would put number 2, click on number 2, and then put change. And then put in, no, the court. Put it
For
in.
Number two?
Number 1, I'm sorry.
Like for the master, when it says master.
Well, y'all should have, it's the next one down, guys. I'm sorry.
The number
Well,
one.
I'm just
Mine
following your
starts
Go
with-
0, 1, 2. So
So it
we
should
put it under master, put the court under master or under current.
It's going to be both.
think you trust the brain.
In all caps, okay.
Wow.
No. In all caps, both.
You want them, this to say the court?
In gold?
Yes.
Where's your 0
I deleted it. I don't know what a 0.
at? No, you do.
You do?
Trust me.
Well,
Just get out of that completely.
You think you're right back to this?
Yeah. So now get back into that.
I like deleted it. You want me to add a 0?
You need to. Go into change. Go into change. Just add a 0.
5-year-olds?
no. I mean, I just think about that.
They're all right.
Should we pause it?
I did.
Yeah.
too.